You hear that? Just the sound of, flowing water. It's almost a beat in itself. When I think about it, like even just the normal everyday, moving about throughout the city at night, reminds me of the jam sessions. And then I'm back alone with my thoughts, trying to formulate ways to get this all out of my head and into the world. And usually when I can't think, too much by myself, I get the homies a ring. They help me keep it versatile, fresh. But for most of the time, a late night cruise always does it. It allows me to flow and just enjoy the view. And that's what led to the birth of Malone.
Smoke, hot wise, I am no joke. Flow, dog, I can go down to the bottom like the ocean goes. Left, right, like the ocean goes. Focus like the beam on my notebook. Pop, so my soul can get touched. Stomp, so my soul can get mush. Now I'm waiting for the push over the edge, cause they rather see me dead than alive. Cause I'm so alive, hate inside. Cause I let destiny walk by without waving a hand and saying my name again. Win or lose scenarios, cause my dream ain't built for burial. Paranoid cause dog I don't wanna go. Yes, this is way. Don't take me as no mystery. Yes, this is way. Don't take me as no mystery. Yes, this is way. Don't take me as no mystery.
So ain't never been a day so grand. Tryna flow with the rhyme, gonna be the man. Destined must mean destiny. Leading this empire like it's supposed to be. Get all love from the city, fuck the haters. Front page headline, Inquirer newspaper. Hip hop is my principle. Silent assassin to the instrumentals. Invincible, I see it as. Need no stress and I stay smoking grass. Stay at VIP like I don't need a pass. Armada fierce like I'm in the raid. Ladies known to keep me on replay. Stay fast in life like I'm on the freeway. Bang a track with the top back. Armada the map. Flip a stack, shook niggas like in right rats. And that be the reason I gotta change of faces like the season. And I can't help that eternity that these niggas can't see, that they can't see me.
Yes, this is we. Don't take me as no mystery. Yes, this is we. Don't take me as no mystery. Yes, this is we. Don't take me as no mystery.
Call me 006, I feel like an angle in the sky. Call me 006, I should shoot you in your eyes. Call me 006, my bitch working overtime. Let's continue to ride, we can find that grand prize. Call me 006, I feel like an angle in the sky. Call me 006, I should shoot you in your eyes. Call me 006, my bitch working overtime. Let's continue to ride, we can find that grand prize.
As I search for the grand prize, we reaching all-time high. We gotta carry our missions, protect our life. Gotta also when the obstacles increase, we can make G's. Now you can't dodge or miss by honor, and the countless things you'll need to get farther. Ain't no author by choice, but it's the only way I can have a voice. So what's the point of wasting my time if I can't your mind to shoot these lines? I can't use your eyes, nigga, you can go blind without trying. This shit is too intense to kid with.
Call me 006, I feel like an angle in the sky. Call me 006, I should shoot you in your eyes. Call me 006, my bitch working overtime. Let's continue to ride, we can find that grand prize. Call me 006, I feel like an angle in the sky. Call me 006, I should shoot you in your eyes. Call me 006, my bitch working overtime. Let's continue to ride, we can find that grand prize. New art, man. He's an artist, just, you know, just something special about it, you know.
Take your time, have original ideas from scratch, you know.
Yeah.
Just like you said, anything. As long as you put your mind to it. Not to sound cliche or nothing, but seriously, all you have to do is just have an idea and watch it take off.
Right, right.
But how many you know can really do
that? I guess that's the name of the game. Like they say, that's the $1 million question, my man. The fucking $1 million question.
Because anybody could say it. But how many actually do it, you know? But
Right.
yeah, that's the $1 million question.
How many fucking actually do? But like you said, though, the whole purpose of a person creating is to, you know, to show how they view the world, show, you know, what they feeling inside, or, you know, this is just to give their perception.
You know, original, from the scratch, you know, speaking it from the soul.
Right.
That's all that matters. That's the real foundation of things.
Right. I agree. I agree 110% with you, my man. There it is.
Appreciate it, G. But yeah, that's what's the core of things. Being able to, you know, tap in with people in your community or people that work with you, and just be able to have that connection where they see you eye to eye and understand both sides' perspectives on things as far as how you're trying to build.
Right, right. And that is, like you said, that is key. You definitely got to be tapped in with your community, because if you're seeing something every day and it's just not, like you say, making you have that negative output or, you know, a negative outlook on life, it's going to impact your art. Whether you, like you said, you dancing, making music, DJing, you're just going to be negatively impacted. You know what I mean? Like, so it definitely do start with your community. If you're seeing this shit look good, you see upgrade, progress, then of course you're going, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to inflict that on your art, you know what I'm saying? Reciprocate that, I should say, on your art.
I respect that, straight up. The energy you put behind it reflects your vision.
As I navigate, I'm stuck still, locked in reality, pressed for time. As illusions starting to question my will. Polished skills lead us through combat. Automatic targets hit they ass where they heart at. Sad part is they used to be my friends. So as I plot for revenge, so my nights never end. Now the sin is, take it if you need that. Yeah, like infinity, that is where my mind at. Open up your eyes, you can clearly see the vision. Open up your eyes, you might see your bitch kissing. Play close attention, I'm a G for 6 wishes. Moonlight districts, this is what I call living. Yeah, you can call me Malone, I feel like a new G. Heard it needs some raw, so yeah, I raise intensity. Racing through these back streets, call it a movie. Breaking down doors off strength, no Bruce Lee. Pay with your vision, you might see what you're missing. Pay with your heart, you might see your bitch kissing. Playing all these games, no wonder why y'all keep slipping. Playing all these games, turn Malone into a villain. Giving a life sentence, wonder why I'm on the way to Mars. Cause that's something you won't attack. lacking, that's the stars. Play your cards right, you can live nice without sacrifice. Worry about the price of winning, that's a fool's life. Worry about the price of winning, that's how you lose, right? Fight to the end, that's when something special begins. Rules are meant to be broken, that's how we live. Blowing in the wind, just plotting for revenge. As I navigate, I'm stuck still, locked in reality, pressed for time, as illusion, starting to question my will. Polished skills lead us through combat, automatic targets hit their ass where they heart at. Sad part is they used to be my friends, so as I plot for revenge, so my nights never end. Now the sin is, take it if you need that, yeah, like infinity, that is where my mind at. Open up your eyes, you can clearly see the vision. Open up your eyes, you might see your bitch kissing. Play close attention, I'm a G for 6 wishes. Cool like dishes, this is what I call living. As I navigate, I'm stuck still, locked in reality, pressed for time, as illusion, starting to question my will. Other skills lead us through combat, automatic targets hit their ass where they heart at. Sad part is they used to be my friends, so as I plot for revenge, so my nights never end. Now the sin is, take it if you need that, yeah, like infinity, that is where my mind at. Open up your eyes, you can clearly see the vision. Open up your eyes, you might see your bitch kissing. Play close attention, I'm a G for 6 wishes. Today I am king, remember as a queen. Or better yet, I say from the screen that I locked your mind to the 6th dream. Yeah, that I mean, don't care about morals no more. All I want is a hoe, shaped like a bottle of coke that's so caught in the flow to sabotage your hopes. To notice her ass on the rope. Damn, I better yet a leash. I mean, all she wants is few things that are meant for a queen. Bitch, please, you work for respect, so I pay you with sex. And right now I'm collecting your debts. Hell yeah, I'm in love with these beats. You can feel it in my chest. Son of a test, connected the hands all this mess and only be truly designed to destroy the rest. Guess I follow the sequence like I'm still dreaming. Automatic drifting, supersonic beaming, got me clinging to the last breath. Fuck Earth, y'all can have that. Try to show me on purpose, I forget that. So as I strike back, I keep my text private so they won't know this AG. Close to non-father's dark energy. Turn my life into a mystery, so when you remember me with better 6 dreams. Today I am king, remember as a queen. My better yet I say from the screen that I locked your mind to the 6th dream. Yeah, that I mean, don't care about morals no more. All I want is a hoe, shaped like a bottle of coke that's too caught in the flow to sabotage her hopes. To notice her ass on the rope. Damn, I better yet a leash. I mean, all she wants is few things that are meant for a queen. Bitch, please, you work for respect, so I pay you with sex. Right now, I'm collecting your debts. I'm in love with these beats, I can feel it in my chest. Son of a test, connected the hands all this mess, and only be truly desired. Here destroy the rest. Guess I follow sequence like I'm still dreaming. Automatic drifting, supersonic beaming, got me clinging to the last breath. Fuck Earth, y'all can have that. Try to show me purpose, I forget that. So as I strike back, I keep my text private so they won't notice AG. Cause I know for this dark energy. Turn my life into a mystery, so when you remember me, remember the 6th dream. Cause I told you this before, nigga's not a dream.
Your music is, it's a part of life. I feel like it definitely is. The creative process. How people, use they talent for rhythm and the various things that come with music. It's a necessity. It's a part of life. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of people hold it back within certain communities, especially when you get to urban communities, because it's only looked at as a part of like a get rich quick scheme instead of the art. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the realness behind it.
Yeah, the authentic mannerism of music that just comes to any individual.
Yeah.
Like me and my brother, we used to when we started playing instruments. We didn't have any instruments because we couldn't afford any.
Right.
So we used to basically make the sounds with our mouth. So we were like beatboxing before anybody else, and we would do the bass drum sound, the organ sound, and that's how we practiced. So when we go back to the concert, everybody was like, "Well, how can they play? Because they didn't practice."
Right.
But we was practicing in our head. It was a mental thing. So we've always had that, and it developed a strong sense of creativity because of that. So every time we heard a song, we was always breaking it down, the essence of each song, you know, with each instrument, with different sounds, you know what I'm saying here.
And I always feel like music was definitely a very, you know, integral part when it comes with, you know, with stuff like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying, just mundane. It ain't no, you know, play this note, play that note, all right, you're good. It's, you know, use what you can and do what you know you can to keep the art flowing, to keep it, you know, moving.
Right. So you got, if you take a room full of instruments, and just put them all out there and leave them, and then bring in a whole bunch of kids in there that never played anything before, what do you think they're gonna do?
Right.
They're gonna start being intrigued. By the looking like toys, and when they grab them and see they make noise, they're gonna eventually start making noise, and then when they realize, oh, we can make noise in sequence.
Exactly.
And that's all the start of music. You know, maybe they seen their parent or a friend or a brother playing that same instrument, so they might be relatable to them, and they might pick that up and start playing. That's how a lot of guys start. After we was playing in church early, or in the neighborhood, other guys heard us, so then they would say, look what I'm doing, and we would encourage that, and then they would become the next set of musicians, and so on and so forth, and because that's what you need. That's how you keep it flowing, with the music.
And like I said, I always feel like that was, you know, the crucial thing about, you know, making music, is that, you know, you able to, you know, interact with others and bring, you know, like I say, a whole bunch of ideas and put them in one pot. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, they got to be mundane and the same old. It can actually be something that's intriguing to that specific individual that, you know, now can be intriguing to the group in a sense. You know, like I said, the whole creative process. I would say that got to be my, you know, favorite part about making music, for sure.
And there's so many ways to get sound. To produce the sound into music is the next step. Is anything can happen. Like I said, a horn. Look at all the popular music, R&B and hip hop. They use sounds, car sounds, and different things like that, airplanes and different things like that. People yelling and hollering to add to flavor to the music of the concept they're trying to portray.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Like you say, and that's important. That's, like you say, that's a key thing. That's a key integer, especially, like I say, within an urban city, or you know, just any urban area where it's, like I say, it's kind of like set up like structures of, you know, these people get more of the, you know, the better chance to, you know, live freely, quote unquote, or whatever the case may be, more so than these other people. So yeah, how can they? What other way can they speak out besides using their hands? You know, their fists. You know, besides using a weapon, it's through, like you say, through music. And like I say, how to connect with other people and let them know, hey man, don't do it like that, do it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's through music, especially like you say, when people, they just, you know, talk a whole different kind of language, quote unquote. When you come to slang, like a dude from New York, he not gonna talk the same as a dude from LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? A dude from Cincinnati, he ain't gonna talk the same as a dude from South Carolina. But they can talk to each other through music. And you know what I'm saying? Like you say, they all can communicate through that form. And like you say, help each other and, you know, all pitch in and bring the culture together, you know, in that aspect.
And something that I noticed when I was younger, growing up as a kid, is like neighborhoods we lived in, or every time we go to somebody's house, with the car, everybody had, every other house had a piano.
Wow,
and because they were putting their kids in piano, and they felt like that was therapeutic. That would keep a certain level if you had a music background. You know, most of them, some of them didn't keep their music background as they got older. But if you play a song or tune, they could get on the piano and play what they remember as a kid. But that was just something I remember seeing. Everybody had a piano. Every other house had a piano. And some of them became fluent in it, you know, in playing piano, and went on to play other instruments, or just understood the concepts of music, which, you know, concepts of music are just can be everywhere, through anybody. Like you said, even with the younger people here these days, they're reaching for something. You know, they're reaching for something.
Like you say, it's just more so now. Like you say, people care too much about the lyrics and not enough about the instruments.
Big facts.
6 phones, Malone.
Got the loose leaf out.
Hell yeah, I'm gone.
Young Side, aka the Lizard Man.
Hell no, I don't know that fool. He ain't my bro. I'm out here on these back streets, I'm trying to get it though. My squad be key, I be the honcho. All the hate in your heart, you gotta let it go. Hell no, I don't know that fool. He ain't my bro. I'm out here on these back streets, I'm trying to get it though. My squad be key, I be the honcho. All the hate in your heart, you gotta let it go.
I don't know that man, you don't understand. Side low key, that's the name, fam. Rubber band man, that's the tip that I'm on. This just a song, now this my song. My Quran sound the street, it sound the beat. I be the shepherd, I speak to the sheep. Yo, all my words, yo, talk is cheap. I hop out the chop and I bomb the Jeep. Gone for weeks, Bahama cruise. Shades on smooth, looking like Tom Cruise. Up to hustle, I can't lose. You was X'd out on the couch hitting snooze. Believe this, believe that. You best believe I got a trap for rats. Since freshman year, I had a bag of raps. Since freshman year, I was in the trap. Silo key, hey, yeah. Lizard man, just some hoes off in your back like a snapback. Get off my wee, bitch. You heard? I think you better let it go. Like Teddy said, let it go. Yeah. Damn straight.
Hell no, I don't know that fool. He ain't my bro. I'm out here on these back streets, I'm trying to get it though. My squad be key, I be the honcho. All the hate in your heart, you gotta let it go. Hell no, I don't know that fool. He ain't my bro. I'm out here on these back streets, I'm trying to get it though. My squad be key, I be the honcho. All the hate in your heart, you gotta let it go.